Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Music Throughout Time, and thank you for tuning in into my latest video. Today I will be talking to you about the history of the Sunset Sound Studios and the Crossroads of the world. So if you're interested, continue watching and I will see you at the end. So I'm currently standing in front of the Sunset Sound Studios, and the address to this location is 6650 Sunset Avenue, and it's located here in the heart of Hollywood. And the reason why I'm standing here today is because so many legendary rock bands recorded here during the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. But before I get into that, I want to talk to you guys about a few pictures I found of Jim Morrison, Robbie Krieger, Ray Manzarek, and Paul Rothchild standing outside of this building. These pictures were taken in the summer of 1967, right there in that very spot, so let's go get a closer look. The Doors recorded their first album here at the Sunset Sound in a span of 15 days, from August 14th through the 29th of year 1967, and the first song to be recorded in that album was Light My Fire. Like I've said in my videos before, is that I pay very close attention to detail, and the picture that I am about to show you of Jim Morrison standing against this wall right here, I happen to notice the brick detailing on the edge of the wall, and so here I highlighted it just so you can see, and this led me to believe that I am at the right spot as to where those pictures were taken. Here's a picture of Jim leaning against a brick wall having a conversation with Robbie Krieger, band manager Paul Rothchild, and audio engineer Bruce Botnick. And in this picture, you can see Ray Manzarek and Robbie Krieger talking to a journalist whose name is still unknown to me. And here I am standing exactly where they were photographed. So a while back, I came across an article about Robbie Krieger talking about his times with the Doors while recording their first album here at the Sunset Sound. And he said that when him and the band would take a break from recording, that they would stand right here outside of the studios and they had nothing else to look at but this church. And that one time, Jim Morrison was bored enough to walk inside the church, and all he did was just walk in and walk out, and that when he came back out, he said that he was just curious as to what it looked like inside. I also wanted to point out to you guys that in this picture, behind Jim Morrison, there is a window, and in the window you can see the reflection of the Crossroads of the world. Well, that window is no longer here anymore. They bricked it up, but that is where the window used to be. That is where that picture was photographed. Now, let's go over to the Crossroads of the world. So here I am walking in the rear entrance of the Crossroads of the world. The Crossroads was built in 1936 and used to be a very popular shopping center, which eventually became an inspiration for future outdoor mall designs. In the 1950s, it was converted to an office complex and began to slowly grow fame amongst the music industry, and many artists, musicians, and music producers occupied the offices here at the Crossroads. One of San Francisco's well-known recording engineers, Wally Heider, drove out to LA in the early 1970s and set up his mobile recording lab and lab headquarters here. He reinvented the art of live rock and roll concert recording, and many artists such as Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Jackson Browne, America, and Aretha Franklin recorded many other best-known albums here at the Crossroads. In the late 1970s, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young recorded many other best-known and best-selling albums here at the Crossroads. And around the same time, Bonnie Raitt and Jackson Browne rehearsed the song My Opening Farewell by Bonnie Raitt featuring Jackson Browne, and was recorded across the street at the Sunset Sound in 1976 through 1977. In 1976, iconic album covers of the band Eagles, James Taylor, Linda Ronstadt, and the Pointer Sisters were created here at the Crossroads by art director John Kosh. Kosh designed album covers for the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, and moved into the Crossroads in May 1974. Also, one more cool fact about this place. You know the band America, right? Well, in 1975, America released an album with their greatest hits called History, with an illustration of the Crossroads Tower on the back cover. That's because John Kosh designed the album cover art here at the Crossroads. Kosh designed the album with three important landmarks, one being the Big Ben Tower in the UK representing his birthplace. The second is the Golden Gate Bridge representing the location of his first office in the United States, that being San Francisco. And third is the Crossroads, the location of his second office here in California, where he created the art for this album. Pretty cool, right? So you have reached the end of my video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any questions or any comments, go ahead and submit them in the section down below. Or also, you can send me a direct message on Instagram. That's Music Without Time. And that's it for today. Stay tuned for my next video.